come in with a record of 10-7. Hi, everybody. We'll talk about how Jordan has had great success recently against Chris Bassett.
Threw 93 pitches in that outing.
Here's a lineup that he will face tonight for the Park as George Springer is introduced to start the game, and he checks his swing and fouls one time. It had nothing to show for it. Down to the count 0-2. Hit the ball hard to center field all 3 times. Tried to check his swing and does.
Got the swing.
Towards the mound, Urquidy will glove it and make the play. 12 of the first 17, now 13 of the first 18 games for the Astros. Home runs 5 for 12. As he gets center field, Jake Myers is there and puts it away. Here's Dalton Varsho. Time is called late, and that is going to be a pitch clock violation on. Foul tip is now 1-1. 13 bases last on the move. Throw is a good one, but that's 6 runs over his 3 starts, including 4 home runs.
Yeah, quite a few home run
board in the first inning, which is off the plate to Dubon. During this incredible run by Mauricio, and the Blue Jays have been outscored in the first inning this year. Bassett has signals here from the pitcher. Bassett, this one, Dubon's got a shot to beat it out, but Alex Bregman, the batter, takes one down and away for a ball, 1-0. Former A.
Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, that's a
same place.
Gutsy take.
Few games. And it's 3-1. Counts 3-1. And the next pitch home is a Bassett makes the play on and tosses to first for the second out. Last time they faced each other, Bassett's last start against the Astros, July, hit one 420 feet right here at Minute Maid Park. There's a cutter for a strike on the inside edge. This year had a walk last night, went 0 for 3. Takes the fastball. It's 2-2. Look out. That's scattered Kevin Kiermaier, who was up on bat. One hopper. Vlad Guerrero Jr. will take it himself. And
good, but when he started to work out, get out there, dealt with a little bit of tightness there. So they're going to retroactive that back to go when the team plays in Tampa. He could come off the IL on Tuesday. Rylan Bannon has.
There you go. Rylan Bannon added to the active roster as Dalton Varsho opposite field home run last night against Christian Javier. Takes that one on the outside edge for a strikeout. So the Astros making their first roster move of the season. A little back issue, and Rylan Bannon, the show. Baldy right in front of the plate will have this play. Alejandro Kirk will bat and takes one up for a ball, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Outfield if necessary. So even though an outfielder goes on the IL and an infielder,
you could even give Pena a day off if you had to. But all these days off throughout the course of
2 line drive base hit into left field. Alejandro Kirk, who won a silver, other spots in the lineup if he's not playing second base when Altuve comes back.
Well, I think Botts.
Bunt, not a guy you would expect to bunt as he bunts it foul. 36. And he lost this. Bregman a long run. Jordan calls him off.
One coming up tomorrow.
Blooper into left is caught by Whit Merrifield. Goes after the first pitch and misses it. Tucker with a team. Tucker down in the count here, 0-2.
He's still exaggerated.
It's tough without a runner on for the swing and a miss. And Tucker is the first strikeout victim.
Not sure PitchCom is enough.
How many buttons can you have on PitchCom? Just to the right of his belt on his painting grounds, one to short. Throw by Bichette right on the
best of the best, and that's usually where you're at the end of the season when you do play well against those teams.
The further we get away, never thought a team could just turn it on. Team kind of went through the motions in the regular season amidst of this Astros incredible run. That has always hit well against the Astros. And this guy,
yeah, it is a good story.
Guy who moved here from Honduras to the States with his best major league season ever. And I think last year Dubon really put put on some solid weight to help try and drive the ball, but they felt like last year he would. That gets that one off the end of the bat. Yordan Alvarez makes
The ball all over the ballpark.
the middle. Dubon's right. The bag makes the play. Doubles up George. 8-2 when he starts, either in left field or DHing. Tonight he is the designated hitter.
For a long time. He's obviously strong.
Too strong here as that little flare hangs up for George. That's great news.
That's huge news. I think that's fantastic. 30 goes out there. How many at-bats is it going to take Uncle Mike? Because I can guarantee you there's some poor, easy to think about. Because he's hit nothing but 300 in an Astros uniform. If he comes back and provides.
Jake's got a 1-2 count here and goes down on strikes. Chris Bat. He is pitching here at Minute Maid Park for the 5th time in his career prior to tonight. It allowed Minute Maid Park was. This one slowly hit to third. Chapman makes the play, but Bass to lead things off. First pitch right wide. Tried to hold up. Feels like he went too far. This lineup for a second time through. Blue Jays lineup that leads the American League in hits with 100. They have some pop in their lineup. They go from 124. Vladdy hit 32. Bichette goes down on strikes. That's a strikeout. That ball, Tucker will watch this one go. Vlad Guerrero Jr. opposite.
Wasn't going to mess around. He jumped.
That is his 3rd career. Swing and a miss. Throwing the changeup 2-2.
Springer before the game, how it's playing. He said it's pretty true early on, but I would imagine later in the summer when things start to heat up a little bit, that place is all.
Had a long road trip to start the season as they were finishing up the final touches on Rogers Center. Bronson play the Yankees after this series. That is at the bottom of the zone. A close pitch on 3-2. Chapman fouls one away. Astros will see the new. Some of the good cities to travel to. Toronto's one of the best. Great atmosphere. Rogers Center, always a big crowd. Can check out any major league stadium that they want to over the course of a 2-year span. The Astros, whoever they play on the road this year in the National League, they'll play on the road next season. So you 2 the count to Matt Chapman. Long time. Oh, now Blue Jay hits a deep ball to right field. That's a. Chapman has 2 home runs in it to be the hottest hitter in baseball. 2-0.
Vlad Guerrero hit a fastball up.
Now the frustrating part for Urquidy was neither pitch missed his spot. Chapman coming in with a 1208 OPS, the best in all of baseball. Kirk takes a pitch on the corner for a strike. It's 1-2. Well, countryman Jose Urquidy, he will glove it on one hop, and he's a little frustrated, but flips to first. But Dubon taking a called strike here. Guess what? And that's one of the things he has done well. He's not chasing out of the zone.